So I'm Martin Alijanian. I'm the Senior Director for Global Contracts at Frenova, which is a part of Fresenius Medical. We run global clinical trials, and as you might understand, the whole clinical trial and life sciences world is very heavily regulated. When you're running a clinical trial, it's a 4-party agreement that governs the process. I had actually never seen a 4-party agreement before coming to Frenova. So those 4 parties are the pharmaceutical company, we call that the sponsor or the customer, Frenova, the orchestra conductor, the site that's running that study, and the quarterback, if you will, the principal investigator, the doctor who is shepherding patients through that study. So you can imagine the challenges of not only negotiating with 3 other parties as opposed to 1, taking their red lines in, going back and forth on budgetary issues, on terms and conditions, and all at the same time adhering to then current regulations. So lots of moving parts. Before we had Leah, that was all manually driven. So the Leah AI function is a game changer. I don't think it's any other way to state it that way. We have Leah do everything from document compare. So we've uploaded our own playbook of terms and conditions as well as our own templates. As all of your prospects and customers understand, if you're dealing with a major customer, in our case a major sponsor, 8 times out of 10, they want to use their own paper. So we will take their template, we will add it to our repository, run the Leah AI compare, and depending on the audience, if it's for an executive, Leah will provide us a high-level assessment of where the deltas are. If it's for ourselves and we're going back to that party to actually negotiate, it'll provide the clause-by-clause analysis. One of the greatest advantages of Leah is the flexibility. I think a lot of people think it's one or the other. It's either an 80,000-foot view of kind of a summary of the differences, or it's replacing a lawyer and doing redlining. And you can change it and modify it any way you like for your audience. So for us, that's invaluable. Our finance people need specifics in terms of invoicing, payment, and financial clauses. They don't really care about indemnification. They don't really care about the assignment clause. So for those recipients, we have a very specialized report, and it's a prompt now in Leah, and it's literally, I know it sounds like a commercial, it's 1 click. But for our executive team, they want a bit more nuance. They're focused on financials, of course, but they want to know if that sponsor can assign it to a third party or what the intellectual property implications are. So we do a different report for them, and again, it's a prompt, 1 click. So it's been just an incredible sort of force multiplier. We have a very, very small team, and for us to have Leah now, we can do so much more in a faster time frame. The manual process pre-Leah really hurt us badly in terms of responding quickly. One of the decision-making points that our customers rely upon is speed. They know the study is a certain sort of gestation period, and that's fixed. But the before and after have to be compressed. So in the past, to get through the budget phase, to get through the contracts phase, took a considerable amount of time for both parties. We can now shortcut that. So we now have empirical data where we can say to them, here's what we did in the last 6 months. We got to a site contract, that 4-party agreement I mentioned. This is a real example, 31 days. I challenge any of our competitors to do it in twice that, because we know pre-Leah, sometimes it would take 90, it would take 3 times that. And we were just recognized by a major New England-based pharmaceutical company that is not generous with compliments usually. They sent a note to our president saying that they'd never seen contracting in 31 days. We're very, very proud of that. Could not do that without Leah.